Hi, this is Josie Titus, your success alignment expert and founder of 3C Fusion. And as of Monday, I'm now also a 2 times best-selling author. So you may have been hearing from me over the last few days as I've been telling you about the new book that I have. This is my second book that I have been a part of. And this book is Professional Performance 360. It was a special edition, and it's all about success, which is why I know you're here. And I had the privilege of writing this book with uh, well-known legends like Richard Branson, Dr. Nito Qubein, Harvey Mackey, Dr. Jeffrey McGee, and several other success experts. And you're getting some of the best in this book. So, that's why I was very, very excited to be part of it. And I was honored to actually have been asked to contribute my expertise to the subject. So it was very exciting to see how enthusiastically everybody was buying up their copy of the book, and it became a bestseller the same day it was released. So that really excites me because I'm seeing the effort that is being made out there, not only through my clients, but through your purchasing of things like this book, and how hard you are working towards your own success. And so that really excites me. And I want to just take a minute and say thank you for purchasing the book. If you, in fact, have picked up a copy, if you haven't yet, it's available. But thank you for the support in that. But more importantly, I really want to make sure you hear this from me to sink into the book. Take some time and go through it and use it. Too many times, and I've done this myself, you get a book, you read it, you think you get some good information out of it, and then nothing happens. So just a little reminder that there's some valuable information in this book for you, and do something with it, utilize it, okay? Anyway, thank you again for your purchase of the book, and I'm very, very excited to share that information with you in that way. After working with hundreds of clients, I see a lot of similarities in the struggle that a lot of us go through, and wanting to, attain success. We kind of know what it is, we kind of know what we want, and somehow it's not as simple as some would have you believed in, how it is to attain it. But one thing I do know for sure now from my own struggles, from where I've come through, is that you may not have it right away, but you can certainly be more focused. You can certainly have more certainty about who you are and what it is you're trying to achieve, and have fun along the way. If you don't, you got to really rethink what you're doing and how you're doing it. But I see so many people out there struggling to try to have some degree of success. And I see them, spinning their wheels, looking for, new ways to do things, starting and stopping things, not really following through. And I see them chasing success. And I recognize it because I lived it. And I was just like that. And I did it for so many years, and it really is what brought me to where I am today and what I do today, because it's why I do what I do. The struggle is ominous, and it can overtake everything in your life, and it doesn't need to be that way. So over the past 5 years, as I've been developing my own company, I have taken those 5 years to really study the business landscape, to really get familiar with what's working today and how it's working and who it's working for. And, it's not the same as it was some time ago, it may not be the same as what you learned about in school. I've basically been in business all of my life, literally, because I grew up from the time I was born. I was in a family business. So business has always been a part of who I am. And it's, there are some things and values that I would definitely, that I do think are important to bring forward into our generation, the next generation, that I think are really critical to um, having great success and maintaining certain standards, of life that are necessary. But there's a lot of things that are different today, and to be in business today, you need to know what that is. Um, it's why I invested so much of my own resources and time and energy in studying what's been going on this last little bit and where we are today, and really exploring this topic, and to be able to bring that into my company, to pull the best of what's out there, of what's working with integrity, and put together the training programs and the mentoring that I actually do at 3C Fusion. So the things that I hear people say most often, the reason that we end up working together is because they really want to have better control over their own destiny. They're tired of having somebody else tell them what to do and how they're supposed to do it, and whether it's good enough, and how much they're willing to pay them to do it. People want to have a greater ability to generate their own wealth, and do that through making through their own income, so that they can so it's unlimited, so that they can make as much as they really are willing to, and so that they can have what I call a freedom lifestyle. And because there's so many great things available to us in this world, but you need to have the means to be able to enjoy them. And you want to be able to provide for your family. You want to be able to help your kids when it comes time for them to go off to college, university. And the other area that they talk to me a lot about is what's really on their heart, and it's to be able to touch other people's lives with helping them from what it is that they are expert at, what it is that they're accomplished at, and how that's going to be able to help somebody else to be able to achieve their own success or make a difference in their lives with their families. And they really are interested. The people I work with, they want to make an impact and leave an impression in this world, so that when it's all said and done, the world knows that they were here and they did something that mattered. So with the work that I do, there's really 5 key areas that I focus on with individuals. And those areas are that, first, I help them to develop their expert status. So I help them to identify who they are as an expert and what it is they do. What's their uniqueness? The other area that I work in is to help them to understand what it is that they have to offer. So what that you're an expert, but what do you have to offer that has value, that people want, that they're willing to pay you for? And the third area that I really focus around is the platform. So there's so many different business models and ways to be able to be an expert today. What is the best one that's going to make the most difference to you, that's going to make it fun for you? And that's something that we work on. And then I also spend time with my clients working on their level of energy. to be an expert, it takes a substantial amount of energy. You need to have stamina. You need to have vitality. You need to feel good. You need to be expressive, and you need to be able to protect your energy. I'm talking about physical, mental, and emotional energy. We work on all those things. And then the last piece is we work on your wealth creation. How is it that you are actually going to generate money with your expertise? So you have your business, you have your identity, you have your platform, you know what products, services, you know how you're going to deliver them. How are you actually going to make money from it? And that's really a big piece of all of this. And all of those pieces are necessary to have an expert's life. So after having my book come out this past week, I've been thinking about, what can I do? How can I work with the people who are wanting this information, who are really wanting to develop themselves this way? And I decided I'm going to put this offer out. It's going to be a limited offer because it's going to be working with me one-on-one, and there's only so much of me that I can put out there. It's so much time that I have available, but I thought I want to put this out there, and of course it'll go up quickly, get used up quickly. So I'm putting this notice out there. I'm putting a link either below this video or above in the introductory comments of a posting. So you'll see the link, and all you need to do, if this speaks to you, if this is something that you feel like, you're just wanting to get this thing going for yourself, you've been spinning around long enough, I invite you to click through that link, fill out the form that's there, and then my team will get back to you with what the next steps are. I hope it's you that I get to hear from. Again, please take note of the invitation. Don't hesitate or wait. If you're ready, let's talk, and let's see where we can go. So thank you for being part of my community. You're very special to me, and I know that there's something very special about you that the world needs to see. Walk with purpose.